your hand held tight. Everyone's sounding right. Morning traffic rolling through. Signal reports 5x2. Laughing in between the keys. Coffee cup and deeper R's. Mic drop, carry a tone. You're never really alone. One more round, take your place. Good vibes on the interface. Coffee on the console. Radio's awake. Morning on the machine. Give and take. Voices and the speaker. Smooth and clean. Sunlight riding on the beam. Check it out. Don't hesitate. This is how we caffeinate. Morning voices, RF stream. Coffee break, live on the machine. Good morning, operators. Stand by. Coffee's hot. Frequency's alive. Good morning, operators. Stand by. Good morning. Voices. Stand by. Stand by. Good morning, operators. Stand by. Stand by. Good morning, operators. Stand by.
We can drop off his stuff.
Just go straight down Horseshoe Bar Row, come to the entrance, and they will direct you to the spot that they have available for you.
Copy that. So basically, go straight across Taylor from Horseshoe.
I'm sorry, say again?
Yeah, just making sure I correctly. Yeah, coming off Horseshoe Bar now, go past the railings, and then at Taylor, just cross Taylor, correct?
That is correct. Go straight through, right into the train depot, and you'll see an entrance there on your right as you come in.
Copy that, QSO. Appreciate the help. Thank you very much. Yeah, like I said, we had to just start later, so appreciate it very much, and we'll get there in about a moment. CAN6BXX, and thanks for putting on, guys, your show of shows.
You're most welcome. All right, folks, welcome to the Coffee Break Net. This is Orion, AI6JB here, not in Northwest Roseville, but in Loomis, California, right here at the historic Loomis train station at the Sierra Foothills Amateur Radio Club Hamfest. So we've got a boatload of people out here. We have tons and tons of vendors, tons and tons of buyers, great prizes, so this is going to be quite an event. Brian, AI6US, will drop in a little bit later and be the man on the street and get some on-the-road opinions and thoughts about the Hamfest. But before we do that, let's go for some check-ins. Let's start with some local Northern California RF check-ins, quick in-and-outs only. So Northern California RF, quick in-and-outs, looking for check-ins now.
KG6CYA.
Okay.
Good morning, Orion. KB6SSN. N6CKV, good morning.
N6EKU.
Good morning, KI6TC.
All right, last station ending in TC. Can I get your full call sign?
Kilo India 6 Tango Charlie.
All right, good morning, KI6TC. I heard 86CQ, N6CKV, KB6SSN, and the first station I believe was KG6CYA. Did I get any of that wrong, and did I miss anybody?
KB6?
KSEP to the list.
Please,
KSEP-QV. All right, Mark, stand by. I got a couple other folks in there. Somebody else come in?
KB6LUV. Good morning.
KB6LUV. And Mark, what's your call sign again? I thought I had it. It just flew right out of my head. All right, let's go ahead and start with KG6CYA. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the Coffee Break Net. What's on your mind today?
Not much, Orion. I am en route, about 3 minutes out from the Hamfest. Figured I'd jump in, listen to the radio, and then I will see you in person. KG6CYA.
All right, forward to seeing you in a few minutes. You have a safe travel. We'll catch you in a little bit. All right, let's go to Tom, KB6SSN. Good morning, Tom. How are you today?
I'm extremely well, Orion. Thank you very much for asking. I hope you're having a great time down at Hamfest today. I will not be able to attend, but I do have a proxy shopper on the floor. Dan, KN6WQU, is keeping some eyes out for a few pieces for which I'm looking, so hopefully he'll find it for me. I have my Venmo account ready to fund him if he finds it here, so there you go. Sorry I couldn't make it. KB6SSN, have a great Hamfest. 7-3.
Yeah, for some reason you faded on me there. Your audio went way down, but we heard that you have a proxy shopper, and we'll have to watch out for him.
Okay, I'm sorry, this darn radio. Is this better?
All right, I'll let you tackle your radio there. You have a wonderful day. We'll catch you next time on the Coffee Break Net. KB6SSN, AI6JB 73.
7-3, KB6SSN.
Yeah, that time your audio was perfect. Good morning, Carl, N6CKV. How are you today?
Good morning, Orion, and everyone else out there. Doing well. Got to avoid crowds with my treatments, so I'm not able to attend this year. Other than that, we're going to do some mowing and just take it easy. Have a good Hamfest. It sounds like it's going to be great this year.
It's getting off to a fabulous start. Lots of people over the test bench getting their stuff checked out before they buy, so it's going to be a great one. Sorry we're going to miss you. You're a fixture here at the Sierra Foothills Hamfest. N6CKV, AI6JB 73.
Okay, everyone have a good Saturday. Enjoy the Hamfest. N6CKV 73.
86CQ, AI6JB, good morning. Welcome to Coffee Break Net. Well, I can tell you right now, I see Mike walking with a coffee and donut, so he clearly forgot he checked in. All right. We'll catch up with him again in a few minutes. So let's go ahead and KI6TC. Good morning, KI6TC. Glenn, how are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Orion. Well, I hope you have a cup of coffee for me and load your pockets up today and have a great day. I won't be attending, but I'll be checking in, and I'll say 7-3, KI6TC.
Hey, Glenn, glad to hear you on the net, and you have a wonderful day as well. KI6CTC, AI6JB. And good morning, Brett, KB6LUV. It was a great pleasure to finally meet you face-to-face here at the Hamfest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. It was actually nice to see faces. My wife and actually are on the way back home again. We have actually a little bit of a day ahead of us to do some stuff down at the house, but wanted to get up, see what was going on, see some folks face-to-face. Go to a Radio Hamfest and walk away with a 3D printer. How's that for hi?
Hey, I think you found the secret to a Hamfest. Get here early, get the best pickings, and then go home. But you should have stayed. We have lots of prizes and stuff, but I understand. And when life, you have to deal with life. So enjoy. Drive safely. Say hi to your wife for me, and you guys have a wonderful day. KB6LUV, AI6JB73.
Thank you very much, sir. Deeply appreciate it. And also good morning to my mom, Bonnie, in Newton, Kansas. I think she might have checked in and be listening to the Hamfest as well. Mom, I love you. Have a great day. Everybody else out there in Coffee Break Net land, have an amazing day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be blessed. KB6LUV 73. Clear and listening.
All right, folks, this is the Coffee Break Net here, Orion AI6JB in Loomis at the Loomis Hamfest. Let's go ahead and take check-ins, quick in and outs, and quick in and out check-ins from the internet. Let's have quick in and outs from the internet.
878.
Roy, QV on the internet. That was earlier. Case up QV.
Let's try that again. W870H Roy in Freedom, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Roy, we got you W870H. Just for your information, I have Supermon here, so I can see everybody. Even though it was a big kerfuffle, I could see everybody who checked in. So we got Roy, W870H. We got Mark, KC8FQV. And I got Daniel, N9MUF. Did I miss anybody?
KK5 Golf Whiskey November.
KO6HKU. I got skipped on the last round. Oh, I apologize. What was that call sign again? Kilo Oscar 6 Hotel Kilo Uniform. All right, I apologize. We got some background noise here. So I got Kilo Oscar 6 and missed the last part. Hotel Kilo Uniform. So I have Kilo Oscar 6, Lima Kilo Uniform, is that correct? I must not be coming in so great. It's last 3 are Hotel Kilo Uniform. Alright, that time you broke up on me. Let's try that one more time. Start from the beginning in phonetics, please. Kilo Oscar 6 Hotel Kilo Uniform. Alright, I got Kilo Oscar 6 Hotel Kilo Uniform, QSL. That's it. Yeah, you're really breaking up on us. See if you can maybe find a better spot, and I'll be back with you in a big quick moment. Good, let's go ahead and drop it in on Daniel, N9MUF. How's it over there in Illinois?
Absolutely nice, but it's 2 degrees right now, so I've got shoes on, sandals for once. Just in the mood to try and deal with some things, and waiting for my friend here.
Oh, bummer, Daniel. You are breaking up as well. Maybe it's on our side, not on the Hotel Kilo Uniform side. One more time, please.
Just enjoying the time. Sitting here waiting for my friend. I pulled into the train station, sitting here waiting in a chilly 42, 44 degrees. We've got beautiful sunny skies.
And Brett, KB6LUV, thank you for trying to find the items for me at the Hamfest, but they just weren't there.
All right, that time, Daniel, all the gremlins jumped out of the system. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the cool weather there. We have, I don't know, it's probably upper 60s, maybe low 70s right now.
Oh, that sounds like absolutely perfect weather. Well, I know you've got a bit of, and you've got a wonderful Hamfest to enjoy, so I'll go ahead and say 7-3 to you, Orion, N9MUF.
Hey, Daniel, have a wonderful day. N9MUF, AI6JB. Good morning, Mark, KC8FQV. How are you doing this morning?
Wait a second, because my hands are wet with washing. Well, everything's going good. I got about 24 out here, maybe 25, I don't know. Earlier this morning was 24. The sun's been going in and out. Yeah, that super mount is a great tool. Yeah, and that you can write at the same time, well, maybe have a big sheet of paper, you just scribble the call signs down on, and as you hear them, okay, I don't got to worry about writing that one, I see one. And the next one, I don't got to worry about that one, well, this one I'll write down. So you don't really see what you're writing, but you get them on the paper, and you have to go back and put them all down on another paper to log it. But yeah, I know what that log is. But yeah, it takes a lot to do that logging and writing and listening. But yeah, everything's going good. And yeah, I forgot about the Hamfest for you guys today. So we'll send it back to net. But yeah, I had a good night last night. Well, a fundraiser tonight. We'll go play bingo or whatever. So for youth, all these programs that these kids go for, that for comatology or if they whatever they are doing in school. Some of them, they get a license and you go right out and get a job after you graduate from school. Other ones, they can learn that so much, and then they can go on and do more in that same career in the technical school and that. But some of them things that they need, they cost money, so some of them don't have it, and they will ask an organization, hey, can you support me? And that's what this one group does. They help pay for some of the stuff that they need. So we do a fundraiser. So we'll send it back to net, case of QV.
Well, it's great to hear things are going well over there, and I hope you're staying dry and cool or warm back on the East Coast. It seems like it's been pretty cool over there these last few weeks, and but we're enjoying some really hot weather, and unfortunately we have lost most of our snow at this point, so it's going to be a dry year.
Yeah, this weather has been something else, going back and forth, and that being cold, warm, cold, so yeah, what happened to that global warming everyone says we were having? So I'll send it back to net control on 73.
Hey, 73 Mark, you have a wonderful, you have a wonderful day. KC8 FQV AI6JB 73. I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to Brian, AI6US, and he's got a special guest for us on the radio. Brian, go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Orion, everybody on the net. Brian, AI6US. We're going to be doing some person-on-the-street interviews this morning as we walk around the Hamfest and find some people that you might be interested in hearing from and talk to some of the vendors. So right now I'm just looking for our ARL representative, and as soon as I track her down, we'll do an interview with her. I'll throw it back to you if you'd like to do that one check-in there, Orion, and then I'll have an interview for you.
All right, thanks, Brian. I got a couple more check-ins here. I misled you there, but whenever you're ready, let me know. Good morning, Roy, W870H. How is Freedom, Pennsylvania?
Morning.
Orion and the net. This is W6EK, and I think Brian should be called not man on the street, but man on the tracks with the Loomis Hamfest there. And it is beautiful here, 34 degrees, but sunny. And Mickey and I were trying to reminisce on when we were at the Hamfest, and we think it was about 2018. And I remember that Mike Perry and I and others were in charge of the traffic control. So that was our assignment at the Hamfest way back, I think it was 2018. But it's a great event, wonderful event, with everyone there and gathered, and camaraderie, and good stuff. Excellent, good stuff. This is this is AI6JB. This is W87DH. Roy, Mickey, and Jacob here in Freedom, Pennsylvania.
Well, Roy, say hi to Mickey and Jacob for us. And yes, I remember you helped out a lot at all the Hamfest when you were out here, and we definitely do appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you next week on the Coffee Break Net. W87DH, AI6JB.
AI6JB, this is W87DH in 73s, and aloha, everyone.
Aloha, Roy. All right, let's throw it over to Brian, AI6US. Who do you got on the radio there?
Hey, good morning, Smitty, and really good to hear Roy and Mickey out there. Hey, I have Smitty, WB1G, and he is the official PA voice of the Hamfest, and I'm just going to go ahead and ask Smitty, how is the event today, and tell us a little bit about the weather. Looks just absolutely fantastic.
I will tell you what, first and foremost, there is not a cloud in the sky right now. It's gorgeous. It's a nice little breeze in the air. It's absolutely wonderful. We are pumped up. I'm 2 cups of coffee and 1 rock star in so far, and I'm telling you right now, the mystery box is well, it's still a mystery, of course, but it's up over $200 right now. A lot of really good gear in there. We've got that silent auction going on. Of course, some major prizes, the Shark RF M1KE. I'll let it drop.
Okay, I do want to know, you said the mystery box, and this is some sort of a silent auction. Tell us more.
It is quite literally a box. It's a wooden crate, and I have been told, it's a mystery to me. There's only one person, I believe, maybe 2, that know what's actually in the box, but it's of tremendous value. The box itself, look at the box over there. It's historical. It's got your W6EK engraved or printed on the side, stenciled on the side. I'm told there's some great stuff in there. I had the high bid for a while. I noticed your name's not on there yet.
That's a yet. I hauled that box around for many years myself. That has a history with the club. George, KG6 LSB, had made that box for the club stuff, and I'm glad to see it's going to go to a good home and some good stuff inside of it. Well, the turnout today, tell me a little bit about the turnout. From my standpoint, I think it's the best turnout yet.
I completely agree. I think we are at capacity, if there's such a thing. We might have a little bit of space, so I don't want to put anybody off. There are a lot of people, hundreds of people here right now. So if you've got stuff to sell, bring it over. We can fit you in, but I'm telling you, I want to say 10th annual, 10 years of this, biggest one that I've been at, and I've been at half of them. I know you and Orion and others go back even further than that, but I would gladly say in my time, in the last 5 years, definitely the biggest. And the best weather by a mile.
Well, Smitty, thank you so much for spending a little time with us and everybody on the Break Net this morning. Anything else that you want to add before I wander on and find another person?
I'll tell you what, if the first person who was listening to the Coffee Break Net and comes to me is getting donuts and coffee for free, I'm buying them for you. First person only. So if you find...
Does that apply to me?
Negative, it does not apply to you. Or Orion.
Hey, that was Smitty, WB1G, voice of Hamfest. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. Back over to you, Orion.
Hey, thank you, Brian. Let's go and throw it over to Will, KJ5GWN. Good morning, Will. How's it in Oklahoma these days?
Good morning, Orion. It's going good here. We're going to be up to 67 today, and it's going to be a little bit cooler than what it has been. We had a little bit of drizzle yesterday, and it got up to about 60 degrees yesterday. So it's going to be about that warm today. So it's seeming more like spring here in Oklahoma instead of going right into summer, though. Orion, go ahead.
So it sounds like you got a little bit of our good weather as well. Yeah, it's like Smitty and Brian were talking. I mean, it is a lot of cloud in the sky, and I'm in a T-shirt here, believe it or not.
Yeah, it is a little bit cool out there right now, but it's going to warm up a little bit today, and I think it's supposed to be up near 80 tomorrow, so it's going to be a little bit warm tomorrow, but I can handle that. Anyway, back over to you, Orion. I got a cup of coffee waiting on me, so I need to go over there and get it and drink it and listen to the rest of the net. This is KJ5, Golf Whiskey, and back to you.
All right, Will, you stay well, and we'll catch you next week on the Coffee Break Net. KJ5, GWN, AI6JB. Brian, you have somebody else on the street that you want to chat with?
You know, just wandering around right now looking at some of the different vendors here, and let's see, I'm just kind of looking here. I'm going to go over and check in with the head of security here. We're with the head of security here at the Hamfest, N6UWQ. Gerry, how is the event going today?
Oh, we're having a wonderful time. We had a great turnout, more vendors here than we expected, and crowds are just coming in. It couldn't have been a better day, and everybody's having a good time.
Well, Gerry, we really appreciate. I know you have volunteered. I think the Hamfest has been going on for 10 years. How many of those 10 years have you been a volunteer?
10.
That's awesome. And that's what makes these club events and these Hamfests so special. When volunteers like Gerry and others, you know, every year coming out and supporting the club, and this is a great Hamfest. Thank you for ordering up the great weather.
No problem.
All right, that was Gerry. And I'll throw it back over to you, Orion.
Hey, thanks, Brian. Let's go ahead and throw it over to Garrett, K06HKU. Garrett, I kind of thought you were the one causing all the problem there before, but it actually sounded like it was on our side. My apologies for that. How are you doing this morning? I must have given Garrett too much of a hard time. He must have checked out on me. K06HKU, AI6JBU, still there?
November 3.
All right, I'm going to put you in the log as a log only, but we'll look forward to catching you the next time. All right, folks, that is the list as I have it. Looking for some check-ins. Let's go with Ragju, since we're not doing too good job on the quick in and out. So let's go for some Ragju called check-ins.
Go Delta Echo.
Kilo November 6, November Uniform Foxtrot.
Alpha India 6, Uniform Sierra, with an interview when we have time.
All right, I will click cue you here in a second. N6NUF, Joshua, I got you. There was a Delta Echo. Delta Echo, could I get your full call sign, please?
November 9, Tango Delta Echo.
November 9 Tango Delta Echo. Anybody else want to get on the list?
November 3 Golf Mike Sierra with a quick update, please.
All right, N3 GMS with a quick update. Go ahead with your update.
Yes, sir. Just wanted to check in this morning. Name here is Rick, Romeo, India, Charlie, Kilo, located in Wade, North Carolina. Good friends with Kilo Alpha 3, Victor Golf Mike, K3VGM, who hasn't checked in for a couple of days. He's doing okay health-wise, but his brand new computer, which he got a couple of months ago, totally just died. He and I have been friends for, gosh, I don't know, 37 years, I guess. And he called me this morning on the phone and said, hey, can you check in this morning? And because he uses my node to actually check in, so, but he does it on the computer and normally connects to my node, which is fine. And he's like, can you check in and tell everybody I'm okay? Because, you know, I haven't checked in for a couple of days, so. Apparently he's got a hardware issue on his computer because even on boot up, the temperature goes way up and doesn't even boot up. So hopefully they can figure that out. But I wanted to let everybody on the net know that he was doing all right health-wise, and as soon as he gets his computer figured out, he'll be back on board again.
Rick, that is awesome news, and thanks for the update. You have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you next time on the Coffee Break. N3 GMS AI6JB 73.
Much of that AI6JB N3 GMS, no problem. Yeah, I've checked in a couple of times myself, but not usually too often. Usually I'm at work, so, you know, when you guys are on. But I do monitor sometimes, so I'm usually listening. So AI6JB 73 N3 GMS, I'll be clear.
Have a great day. All right, Brian, who have you got at your microphone?
Good morning, Orion. Once again, we have Carol, KP4 MD, and good morning, Carol. And you know, we've often talked to you when you were in a role with the Sacramento region of the ARL. So congratulations, and I'm so glad that you're with us today. So, Carol, good morning.
Yes, good morning out there. This is Carol, KP4 MD. I'm the Pacific Division Vice Director now, after being section manager here for 10 years. Our new section manager, of course, is Jay Ballinger, N6SAC. He's doing an excellent job. Well, my role is a little bit different. I'm no longer really working with the field organization. Rather, I'm working together with John Litz, who is our division director for Pacific Division, and we're more or less working on issues of policy of the league. So if you have any questions about member services or things that the league is doing, and you have any suggestions on how we can improve it, we're always open to listen to your suggestions for that.
All right, Carol, and you know, your job, you know, we don't often get to see somebody in your position drop by our Hamfest, and we're really privileged to have you in our community, living in our community, number one. But thank you so much for supporting all of the local Hamfests here.
Well, I'm actually honored to be here. Thank you so much for doing this. I am really happy to see this event so well attended, and you're doing a tremendous service for our community. Thank you so much.
Well, we certainly thank the ARL for everything that they do to represent the amateur radio community, and we thank you for many years of service giving to the hobby, and thank you so much. So that's Carol, KP4MD, a good friend and a great asset and a local to our community. Great to see you this morning. 7-3.
7-3, y'all.
Back over to you, Orion.
Hey, and say hi to Carol for me. Good morning, Marvin, N9TDE. How are you doing today?
Back over to you. Oh, yeah, and I'm working on an All-Star node this morning, so talk to you later. 73, N9TDE.
Hey, Marvin, it's nice to meet you. Yes, I see you coming in on All-Star, and you're sounding beautifully here. And I think I don't think I've chatted too many times with folks in South Dakota. Is that a big void for ham operators, or we just have trouble getting to you guys?
Well, Orion, it's like most places. I live up in the northeast corner, and the city I live next to is like 26,000, and then you get outside of here and the towns drop down really quick to 1,500, and yeah, we're pretty spread out up here.
Well, that's good to hear. My wife and I have been kicking around taking a road trip with the grandkids, like 2 or 3 weeks or something, and we want to hit all the national parks and monuments, and South Dakota is definitely on the list. Maybe I'll catch up with you sometime in the future. Marb, great pleasure chatting with you. You have a wonderful week, and maybe I'll catch you next week on the Coffee Break Night. November 9, Tango Delta Echo, AI6JB 73.
Yep, 73. There's a few things to see up here, so. All right, have a good one. Have a safe trip, and AI6JB N9TE 73.
Whiskey 6, Sierra Oscar Mike.
I'm sorry, I'm having two conversations. Last station, say again, please.
Whiskey 6, Sierra Oscar Mike.
EK6MIL.
All right, hold on, guys. We're not going to take any check-ins. I'm going to check real quick. Charlie, I got you on the list. You'll be 1, 2 down the list. Brian, do you have anybody you want to chat with?
Hey, I have a couple people here, photographer and videographer for the event. Can we fit them in right now?
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead, Brian.
Okay, Orion, AI6US here. I'm here with Tom NN6H and Greg KO6TH. I'm going to go ahead and start with Tom. Tom, this morning you have a camera in your hand. Usually we see a microphone. Good morning to you, and tell me a little bit about what you're seeing here today.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff here, a lot of good pictures, and yeah, it's actually nice. Wish everybody was here because it's actually going to be a great day. No rain, as usual. And we also have the great mystery box, too, which is exciting to see.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point where I'm thinking about it's time for me to put my numbers down and put a bid on that mystery box. Of course, a lot of you recognize Tom NN6H as Net Control host, typically on Friday. And today his microphone is set down and he is wheeling a camera here and capturing event photos. So thank you so much. Anything else to add this morning?
No, just wish everybody was here. I mean, the table here for the club table is great. I mean, Jim's done a great job, and just lots of great equipment.
Well, thank you, Tom, and we're looking forward to seeing all the photos that you produce. We always enjoy and relive the event looking at the photos. But we also look at some great video, and of course, a person that's been in charge of doing videos for the club for many, many years, YouTube content of club meetings and events like this. I have Greg, KO6TH. Good morning to you, Greg.
Yeah, good morning, Brian. Good morning, everyone. Greg, KO6TH. Orion, I add me to the list if you would. Check me in. But, yeah, doing videos. Got a lot of good test equipment this time. Service monitors and some boat anchors as well as some really new stuff. So, great variety of things that I'm seeing this year.
Well, we always appreciate all the videos that you produce, and it looks like there is a lot of content here. I'm seeing some really great products, a lot of people wandering around, and the light is beautiful this morning.
Yeah, the weather, you can't beat the weather this year. It's always wonderful. So, anyway, great event. Everybody come on down, and we'll see you here. KO6TH.
And by the way, Greg, I saw a new anchor for you over there. It's at the end of the line. It has a Collins label on it. So Greg is looking for items for his boat. I'm going to ask you, did you...
And you dropped, didn't even hear the last part of Greg's conversation there. I don't know. AI6JB testing. All right, folks, we got a little problem with our clear node here, but we're going to go and sort that out. But in the meantime, let's talk to Joshua, KN6NUF. Good morning, Joshua. Did you get a chance to meet us here at the Hamfest, or are you vicariously listening? Radio check, is this working still?
KN6 SLN. Yeah, you're coming in here, Northern California, pretty loud. It doesn't seem like the other ones are making a difference.
All right, good to hear that we're still running. So KN6NUF got you in the log here. You probably had to depart. Let's go to Charlie real quick. W6SOM. How you doing this morning, Charlie?
Good morning to you and Annette. Whiskey 60 Oscar Mike. Hope everybody's having a great time out at Loomis. I wasn't able to make it this morning. If anybody sees a Kenwood TS60, that's Tango Sierra -60, it's a 90-watt, 6-meter monoband, all-mode radio, give them my call sign and let them contact me. Thank you.
All right. I wasn't realizing this was turning into a swap net, but give me that radio again, just in case somebody asks about it.
It's a Kenwood TS60, Tango Sierra -60, 6-meter radio.
All right, Charlie, I got a Kenwood TS60 6-meter radio available, and if anybody wants it, I'll give them your call sign. I assume you were available or you're contactable on QRZ.
No, you misunderstand. I'm looking for one.
You are correct. I did misunderstand. All righty. If anybody's got one, let me know, and I'll put you in touch with Charlie. All righty, Charlie, thanks so much for dropping in and checking in with the Coffee Break Net. Maybe next week we will chat. W6SOM, AI6JB73.
Check in.
All right, folks, let's go ahead and look at some more check-ins. Look at more check-ins on the Coffee Break Net. If you want to quick in and out, let me know. Otherwise, I will assume you are right to. Just be advised, we may drop into a street interview in between, so it may be a while before I get back to you. So looking for check-ins, let me know if you want to quick in and out. AI6JB.
Whiskey Bravo 6, November 6th, Sierra Lima, November. In and out. Northern California. First name is John, just checking in and out. Sounds like you guys having a good time down at the swap meet. I wish we were there. And thanks for checking.
Whiskey Alpha 6, Yankee November Echo, quick and out.
In and out.
W2RON, Whiskey 2, Romeo, Oscar, November, Vermont.
Okay, folks, we had a few kerfuffles there, but I copied W2RON, K6DCL, and W6ERC. Who did I miss?
Kilo November 6, Sierra Lima November.
Whiskey Alpha, Yankee November Echo.
Kilo November 6, Yankee Charlie Golf.
All righty, good morning to November 6, or KN6YCG. Good morning to 6 November Tango. What is the first part of your call sign? Could I get a signal for 6 November Tango? 6 November Tango, please. Could I get your call sign? I must have misheard that. How about, I got KN6SLN and W2RON. Did I miss anybody? All right, nothing heard. Let's go to W6GRC. Good morning, sir. That call sign does not look familiar to me. What's your name? And welcome to the Coffee Break Net. Whiskey 6, Golf Romeo Charlie, AI6JB, are you still there? Let's go to Dave, K6DCL. Good morning, Dave. How are you doing today? All right, how about Whiskey 2, Romeo, Oscar, November? Ron, are you still there?
Yes, we're still here. This is Whiskey 2, Romeo, Oscar, November. Ron in Milton, Vermont, northwest Vermont, about 35 miles south of the Canadian border. Name is Ron. And we got a beautiful sunshiny day here today, but it's cold, about 25 degrees. So anyway, we like to check into the Reg TrueNet. We don't have much to comment on, but we like to check in when we can. So I thank you very much for allowing us to come in this morning. It's W2RON, over.
Well, Ron, thanks for joining us today. I do appreciate it, and sorry for the confusion, but it's not our normal net. We're out at the Loomis Ham Fest. It's the historic Loomis train station in Northern California. Sunny and warm here. I hear that the East Coast is a little cooler, but beautiful weather, beautiful Ham Fest, and so it's a little bit, we're doing things a little different than we normally do, so apologies for any kerfuffles along the way. Ron, thanks for joining us. Look forward to hearing you again on the Coffee Break Net. W2RON, AI6JB 73.
And thank you, and enjoy the days out there. I hope you come home with some goodies. It's W2RON, Ron in Vermont, 73, and thank you.
It's been a pleasure chatting with you. Thank you. Good morning to KN6SLN. Good morning. This is Orion with the Coffee Break Net. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Don't have a whole lot here. I just heard about the Hamfest there. Well, I heard about it about a week ago. I was planning on coming down, but something happened. I can't make it. I wished I could, and it sounds like you guys are having a good time down there. We're up here in Mineral, California. First name is John on this end. It's about 40 degrees, and like I said, it sounds like you guys having great weather down there. And I'm enjoying listening in, but that's about all I have, and I appreciate you letting me check in. This be KN6SLN, will be clear.
Well, John, I'm glad you can make it into the Coffee Break Net. We're here every single morning, 7:30 to 10 a.m. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different net ops, plus I think 1, 2, 3 backups. So you may hear a voice every single day, but it'll be a different voice most of the time. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and I look forward to hearing you again on the Coffee Break Net. KN6SLN, AI6JB73. And good morning to KN6YCG. Patrick, how are you doing today? And how's the weather? And I believe you're in Florida, if I recall correctly. I apologize if I get that all wrong. KN6YCG, AI6JB. Alrighty, that's the list as I have it. Looking for more check-ins on the Coffee Break Net. Let me know if you want a quick in and out, otherwise they'll consider you as a rag Jew, and we'll chat it up.
November 2, Delta Yankee India.
K6DCL, what happened?
LYW, Craig Loomis.
KJ4 GDN, Justin in Mark.
All right, good morning, Craig. Good to see you here at the Hamfest. Good morning, Dave, K6DCL. Not sure what happened that last round, but called your call sign and didn't hear from you. But don't worry, we'll get right back with you. And good morning, Patrick, N2DYI. There was another station in there. I missed your call sign. Could I get that, please?
Okay, B6LUV. Quick recheck.
And Brett got you as a recheck. All right, let's go to the top of the list. Good morning, Patrick, N2DYI. Welcome to the Coffee Break Net here in Loomis, California.
Hey, good morning, Orion, and everyone at Loomis, and everyone who is not at Loomis. I think there was another station in there. Didn't get the call either, but name was Justin.
All right, stand by. Justin, what is your call sign? Sorry I missed you.
That's quite all right. It's Kilo Juliet 4, Golf Delta November. Good morning to you.
All right, KG4GDN, I got you in the list here. We'll get to you in a few moments. I'm going to throw it back to Patrick, N2DYI.
All right, cool. Don't have too much here. Good to hear everybody from Loomis. Another Hamfest, another Loomis Hamfest, another one. Let's see, I think last year and the year before and the year before I said I would make it next year. That has still completely failed to happen, as expected. Oh well, maybe one of these days.
Well, Patrick, it's not like you're just around the corner. I think you have to travel the entire United States to get here, right? Are you still in North Carolina, or are you back at home in New York?
Yeah, I'm still in North Carolina, and I'm closer to you in latitude than I would be if I were in New York. That doesn't really make a whole lot of difference, but, you know, hey, something, right?
Well, I mean, closer in any way is better than farther away. So, yeah, maybe next year you'll be able to make it out here. We'd love to see you. I met Brett the other day, just this morning, and I don't know how many years we've been chatting on the Coffee Break Net.
Yeah, I think you guys were not... I don't remember when you started doing the Hamfest again. I know you weren't in 2021. And 1 year, the Coffee Break Net didn't happen because of a stuck transmitter. So, but yeah, I've been around since then. Anyway, like I said, don't really have a whole lot going on here. The weather here, we were 86 degrees yesterday afternoon, and 12 hours later we were at 37. And this is not the first time a nearly 50-degree swing like that has happened just this month. My body is not a fan.
Yeah, we get 50-degree swings in temperature here in California, but that's day and night. That's not in a matter of a few hours. How do you deal with something like that? Do you always have to run around? Do you always have to run around with a jacket in your car?
Pretty much. You take your jacket and your shorts, your T-shirt and your sweatshirt, and just put them all in a big go bag and get whatever works.
That's just too much work. It means I have to think about what's going to happen the rest of the day. I like being able to just put on a T-shirt and head to work and call it a day.
Yeah, boy, wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, I'll let you get back to the rest of the net and taking more check-ins and talking about more Hamfest stuff. Good to hear you all this morning. And I will say 7-3 for now. Everybody at Hamfest, enjoy. I haven't been to a Hamfest since the Clinton administration. I should change that. 7-3, AI6JB into DYI.
Who's Clinton? Never mind, I know who Clinton is. All right, Patrick, have a great day, and we'll catch you maybe next week on the Coffee Break Net. Into DYI, AI6JB. Good morning, Dave, K6DCL. Yeah, I called you earlier, and for some reason we did not connect. How are you doing this morning?
Hey, good morning, Orion, and I just wanted to say hi, and you guys at the Loomis Hamfest. Wish I could be there, but too far for me too. Even though not like Patrick, but I'm on the same coast, but down south, farther. And I don't know what happened. I did not hear your call, and the radio's been going in and out from Loomis, and one time it was totally blank. And but anyway, you're here, I'm here, and that's all we could ask for. Take it easy. AI6JB K6DCL 73.
Dave, you have a wonderful week as well. Wish we could see you here, but I understand sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. K6DCL AI6JB 73. Good morning, Craig. KM6LYW. Where are you standing out here at the Hamfest?
Orion, hey, I already came and went, man. I was the shopping ninja this morning because, man, at the Loomis Hamfest, you got to be the early bird. The early bird gets the radio, or the early radio gets eaten. So, yeah, I was able to score some stuff, man, and it was good to see you there. Thanks for hosting the net and the show. Go ahead.
All righty. exactly what did you score, but yes, you're right, that is a great strategy to be here right at the beginning. You do get the best pick.
Yeah, you know, the Hamfest probably isn't the best place to buy like a super big rig, but man, you can get all of the little things like, you know, connectors and coax and batteries and cables. You can get all that stuff, you know, that just costs you way too much to buy online. So, yeah, you come to the Hamfest, you just get an armful of knickknacks and doodads, and my wife calls them electronicals. You get a bunch of electronical stuff here at the Hamfest. Yeah, good turnout this year, just as good as the previous years. A lot of times I can't go because I'm working and traveling for work, but I'm semi-retired now, so you can count on me at the Loomis Hamfest from now on. Go ahead.
Well, congratulations on almost retiring. So yes, it is a lot of fun here, and I'm glad you scored some good stuff. I had one other thought I was going to ask you, and it just flew right out of my head. Must be old age.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice break in the day, isn't it? That's the way I think of it. So, yeah, it was good to see you there. And so everyone, if you're at the Hamfest, go towards the, I don't know, the west side of Hamfest and say hi to Orion at the Coffee Break Net. Give him a wave. KM6LYW, this is Craig in Auburn.
Oh, I meant to say you must have visited the connector lady over on the south side of the Hamfest.
Yeah, that's affirmative. I wiped her out. She's got a bunch of shrink wrap too. You know, those shrink tubing. That stuff's expensive at any other place. So yeah, she's selling a lot of the little knickknacks and doodads and electronicals. And then, yeah, actually scored an HT, too. You know, that went quick. And a couple of people walked up to me, you know, with some longing faces, seeing the HT in my hand, thinking, oh, man, if only I had gotten here earlier, right? So, yeah, actually, I scored an HT.
Hey, look, connector lady, it took me a few years to get her to start coming to our Hamfest, but they drive from Idaho for the weekend just to come down here for the Hamfest. So, yeah, they have great deals. I don't know where they get their product, but they have great prices, and they have every connector you can possibly imagine. And they do it for fun. So I'm glad you got some good deals there. Craig, have a safe drive home, and we'll catch you next time on the Coffee Break Net. KM6LYW, AI6JB73.
7-3. Thanks again, Orion.
All right, we got a recheck from Brett, KB6LUV. What came back to your mind that you wanted to join us again?
So the number one thing, morning, KB6LUV, Brett here. Thanks for having the recheck. First top of mind thing that crossed my mind is if we insert into the lottery, are you guys going to be announcing the winners over the Coffee Break Net, or are you going to be contacting those who, like myself, have left but still have tickets in the hopper?
You know, it didn't cross my mind to mention the winners on the Coffee Break Net. I can do that, but the official policy is that they will contact you and arrange to get the prizes into your hands.
Cool beans. That's kind of the ultimate end all, but yeah, if you want to announce them on the Coffee Break, it might be kind of exciting for those out who want to vicariously live through the Coffee Break Net that's happening at Hamfest. So, thanks a lot for the recheck. Appreciate it. KB6LUV. Be of love. 73. Clear and listening.
All right, drive safely. KB6LUV, AI6JB73. Good morning, Justin. KJ4GDN. How are you doing this morning? Welcome to the Coffee Break Net.
Good morning, KJ4GD and Justin here in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm doing good. First time check in. Don't got too much here today. The weather's pretty cool at a solid 60, but it's been rather nice this week. And yeah, so just a little bit about me. I play drums and I'm blind, and just got back into ham radio. got an All-Star note set up over here and browsing around and checking in the nets and saying hello.
Well, welcome to the Coffee Break Net, Justin. I'm glad to hear you coming from all the way from Little Rock, Arkansas. Yes, if you don't know, we are here every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 7:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. My day is usually Saturday, but I will be switching in May to Sundays. But you're welcome anytime, and we'd love to hear from you. How did you hear about us?
I actually did some Googling for just local, nets and different things, and my ClearNote app advertised traffic for the Sierra Foothills at 51018, I believe. Yes, I was just kind of browsing around and seeing what was out there. I'm actually originally from North Carolina, where Patrick is into DYI. We've crossed paths several times before, maybe not on the radio, but it was kind of cool to hear his voice. And yeah, so.
Well, thanks for joining us. Patrick's actually a New York native. He's just down visiting with his parents for a short time. Justin, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the Coffee Break Net, and we'll catch you next time. KJ4GDN AI6JB73.
Hey, good morning. This is AI6US, and welcome to the Coffee Break Net. I'm spelling Orion here for a little bit, and we'll be taking check-ins. We're here at the Hamfest at the historic Loomis train depot. Yes, it's just a beautiful, beautiful day, and if you're on the radio, chances are you aren't here. There are some great deals, and, above all, it is a great social time. So, welcome. You're checking into the Coffee Break Net, and we are running a portable today from the Loomis Ham Swap Meet, and just ready to take some check-ins. So anybody out there taking check-ins, I'm AI6US, and this is the Coffee Break Net.
Kilo Oscar 6, Kilo Bravo Hotel Mobile.
Alpha X-Ray November.
Whiskey Uniform 6 Hotel.
Hey, good morning, W6EK. Good morning, Ryan, and K6DXN. I kind of expected to see you here, Simone, but we'll take a check-in from you on the radio. And I have a K06KBH. Anybody else? Did I miss anyone?
Kilo Quebec 4, Zulu Golf Kilo through Echolink. Name's Robbie.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that last station, you're overdriven so hard, I could not copy your call. Try backing away from the mic maybe a little bit, and try it again, please.
Kilo Quebec 4, Zulu Golf Kilo through Echolink.
Okay, I copied a Kilo !4 Zulu Golf Kilo, and we'll be back to you in a moment. All right, up to the top of the list, K06KBH. Good morning.
Good morning, Brian in the net. Yeah, this is Tim. I am mobile on my way to Hamfest right now, so hopefully you guys saved me some deals. I'm running a little bit late because I got a couple minions in tow, but you know what? We're going to make it there, and really excited. So we'll see you soon, Brian. K06KBH.
All right, Tim. We'll certainly look forward to having you here. No guarantee of any deals yet to be had, but we still have donuts, we still have coffee, and we still have a lot of drawing tickets, and there are still a lot of great deals to be had. We'll drive safely, and we'll see you here in a few minutes then. Sounds good. All right. right, clearing with KO6KBH. Let's check in now with Simone. Good morning, Simone, K6DXN.
Hey, good morning, Brian. Good morning to the net, and good morning to my newfound friend there, Tim. Hope you find a boat anchor or two. Just kidding. Yeah, I was planning on being there, but I got SoCal friends up from Southern California, and, you know, you got to prioritize. So no ham fest for me, and hopefully you guys all have a good time there. Have a donut and a cup of coffee for me. And, yeah, we're going to breakfast here in a little while. Going to meet up with my daughter and my grandkids and enjoy the last day of my company, and I will be on the side and let you check someone else in. Have a great day out there, everybody. 73 Kilo 6 Delta X-Ray November, Cameron Park.
All right. Hey, Simone, yeah, I remember now that you said that you were going to be having company. Have a wonderful day visiting, and we certainly miss having you up here. Probably one of the best turnouts that we've ever had at the Loomis Ham Fest. Definitely the most sellers, and the crowd is just quite heavy today. You enjoy your breakfast, and we'll catch up with you another morning. K6DXN AI6US 73. W6H. Good morning, Ryan. I'm looking at you. Why are we talking on the radio? Okay, I have given him hand signals, and
this is W6H from the Loomis train station at Hamfest. Just having so busy. I apologize. Sorry about that. Busy letting the smoke out of all kinds of gear. Just kidding. We're having a great time here at the test table. So swing by. Let's put some voltage on it. Let's see if it powers up. And my favorite trick is letting smoke out of it.
All right. Yeah, Ryan is over at the test table with KN6WQU, and we're definitely looking forward to them lining up some great test results, which result in sales for folks. So, hey, Ryan, just want to thank you very much for being part of the volunteers that make this an awesome event. So, what is the most unique piece of gear that you tested today?
You know, great question. We have it, as a matter of fact, being tested right now. It's a little two-piece wireless Sony shortwave radio. It's got a base station, and it has a little collapsible screen with buttons on it, and it does all kinds of cool stuff, and it looks like it works. So, having a great time.
So, of course, Ryan and Dan are over there is to prove that things are either working or not working, and it's a great asset to have for people who just pick up something off of a table and want to know, hey, is this working before I take it home? So, Ryan, thank you so much for being part of the volunteer team. That was W6H, and just want to thank him for volunteering today. A Kilo ?4, Zulu Golf Kilo. Good morning.
Kilo Quebec 4, Zulu Golf Kilo. Name is Robbie. I'm located in Lenore, North Carolina. Just want to say thank you for running the net and enjoy your ham fest, and have a blessed day. Kilo Quebec 4, Zulu Golf Kilo.
All right, Robbie. Well, thank you for checking in this morning. Really appreciate you stopping by. And yes, I would say we probably have somewhere around, probably at least 350 or 400 folks wandering around shopping, and probably somewhere around 80 vendors. So it's been a very good turnout today. Thanks for dropping by. That's KQ4SGK, Robbie. And thank you for dropping by this morning. Good morning. This is the Coffee Break Net on the W6EK Repeater. here in Northern California, and we are live coming from the Loomis Ham Fest. And if you're not here, maybe you still have some time to get down here. If you're local, good morning. I'm Brian, AI6US. We are taking check-ins. Who's out there this morning?
W1FRD.
Hey, good morning, Fred. I think I saw your smiling face just a few minutes ago. You finding any deals here at the Hamfest?
No, I just come up there to look around and shake everybody's hand, see the people I know, so I was glad to meet up with you again. And, yeah, I'm going out to find something to eat here. I don't know if I'll be back or not. The wife wants me home by noon.
Well, we are going to be having the drawing starting at 10 a.m. and, man, about $2,700 worth of prizes. So definitely glad to see you here this morning. I know it's a trip across the valley for you to join us, but it was great to see your smiling face, my friend.
Yeah, it's always good to come up here and see everybody. It's always good weather, and enjoy looking at all the equipment and meeting with all the people. So anyways, you guys run a good ham fest, and your Coffee Break Net is always a good thing to listen to. W1FRD, I'll clear with that.
All right, Fred. Well, I appreciate you dropping by, and definitely appreciate you guys stopping by today and hanging out with us. Good morning. We'll catch up with you another time. This is AI6US for the Coffee Break Net here at the Loomis Ham Fest. Let's go ahead and take some more check-ins. Who's out there this morning? All right. I know there's folks out there, or maybe everyone is here at the Ham Fest this morning. This is AI6US at the Loomis Ham Fest. Boy, wandering around, I would say there was a lot of very interesting gear, and there's a few items that I wouldn't mind taking home with me. Do I need them? No. Do I want them? Yes. Good morning. Let's go ahead and see who is out there this morning. Any takers for check-ins for the Coffee Break Net?
N6GT.
Okay, was that N6 Tango Charlie, or maybe I missed the call? November 6 Tango Charlie?
November 6th.
I obviously really botched up that call. Come again, please.
November 6th, Delta Tango. Delta Tango.
Hey, good morning, Rick. Good to hear you this morning. Haven't seen your face out in the sunshine here at the Ham Fest. Good morning.
Just wanted to say have a good time, and then hope you have a great fest there.
Alrighty, always good to hear you drop in the mornings there, Rick. What are you up to today?
Well, I had a friend come over yesterday and actually get my vertical antenna back vertical. It was kind of going laterally to the east, and that's all fixed. So I'm back on the air with my, at least my base station rig, and I'm going to be kind of cleaning up the shack today.
Well, of course, the CQ Worldwide Sideband Contest is going on this weekend. I was on 20 meters for about hour and a half, 2 hours last night. Did about almost 70 contacts, all out of Europe. Incredible conditions. Not sure if you have time to do it, but That contest brings out some of the biggest stations in the world.
Well, thanks for the heads up, and I'm looking forward to next weekend with the 250 or the 250th anniversary party going on as well.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check that one out. I don't know what is this a multi-day operation? Do you have any info on it, or should I just look it up here? Well, I'll have to look that up and definitely appreciate the heads up on that. I will definitely participate. Well, you have a wonderful day there, Rick. N6DT, AI6US. I will catch you on HF again.
QSO party to try to get all 50 states. So I'm going to go on and just operate FT8 and people soak up here.
All right. Appreciate that information, and I will definitely look it up and definitely participate. You have a great day, Rick. N6DT, AI6US.
Brian.
All right, 7-3. Good morning. Welcome to the Coffee Break Net on the W6EK Repeater. We're taking check-ins.
Whiskey 6, Yankee Golf Oscar.
Alpha Kilo 6, Sierra 2. Kilo Echo 2, Golf Yankee Alpha.
Okay, I got a 2-station Golf Yankee Alpha. Full call, please.
Whiskey 6, Yankee Golf Oscar.
Okay, I have a Whiskey 6 Yankee Golf Oscar. Good morning. I have AK6SQ, and then the station 2 Golf Yankee Alpha. Full call, please.
Kilo Echo 2, Golf Yankee Alpha.
All right, I copied that time. Kilo Echo 2, Golf Yankee Alpha. Good morning. All right, W6YGO. Good morning. What do you have for the net this morning?
Oh, I'm within walking distance of the swap meet. Just got back home from the swap. Walked away with a couple things. Great swap meet. Really, a lot of vendors there. Had a good time.
Yeah, I saw you wandering around, but you didn't have anything in your hands when I saw you. What did you end up finding?
Oh, I bought a benchtop Fluke DMM with manual even. And then a minor thing, I've been wanting to get a dummy cap for my NMO mag mount on my truck so that when I go through a car wash, the connector doesn't get wet.
Well, very good. Are you sure that DMM was owned by a ham radio operator? I didn't know any ham radio operators used owner's manuals, or maybe it's the owner's manual is in perfect condition.
Yeah, no, it was actually a ham club member.
Okay, evidently one of the members that does not need a manual. Well, excellent. Glad you found some good deals, and it was good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, I didn't. You were busy, but I spotted you too. But anyway, great ham swap. Hopefully, I'll be lucky on some of the tickets. So anyway, great talking to you, Brian. W6YGO.
All right, yeah, the drawings will start at 10 a.m. this morning, and yeah, we have almost $2,700 worth of tickets, $2,700 worth of prizes today. So yeah, there should be a good chance for you to win something there, Tim. Well, you have a wonderful day. Thanks for dropping by, and it was good to see you, even though it was from a distance. W6YGO, AI6US, 73. Have a great Saturday. Good morning, Jeff, AK6SQ. Did I copy the call correctly? Was there Alpha Kilo 6 Sierra Quebec, or did I copy that wrong? All right, we have Jeff in the log. And Kilo Echo 2, Golf Yankee Alpha. Good morning and welcome to the Coffee Break Net.
Yeah, Kilo Echo 2, Golf Yankee Alpha, KE2GYA. Good morning, name's Cole, and I was just scrolling through YouTube, and I found this net is actually being live streamed on YouTube and Twitch. So I figured I'd come on here and see if it's on Echolink, and lo and behold, it was. Good to hear everyone on the net. And name's Cole, Charlie Oscar Lima Echo, and I'm all the way from New Jersey. But I've been to California, and it's a great area. KE2GYA, back to the net, 73.
All right, Cole. Well, thank you for stopping by today, and I have been to New Jersey many, many, many times. Well, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, today you did catch us live, and we are at the Loomis train station doing the ham fest here. Literally, probably, at least 300-400 hams wandering around right now, buying items, and it's a great event. But I know it's quite a drive for you. Drop by anytime, Cole. We're here 7 days a week, okay?
Thank you, KE2GYA 73.
All right, 7-3 to Cole. That's KE2GYA from New Jersey, first time check-in. Hey, good morning. Coffee Break Net on the W6EK Repeater. Let's take some more check-ins. Who's out there this morning?
Whiskey Alpha 6, Yankee November Echo, quick in and out.
Kilo November 6, Yankee Charlie Golf. This is my second try this morning.
Kilo. All right, I copied a KN6 something Golf. And then Scott, WA6YNE, have you for a quick in and out. Yeah, the KN6 station, Indian Golf, I did hear you, but we have a lot of activity going on around us here.
Kilo Oscar 6, Motel Sierra Victor.
Hey,
I
Brian,
heard a station ending in Victor. I was calling for a fill on a station, Kilo November 6, ending in Golf, please.
Hey, Brian, it's Patrick, KN6YCG.
Okay, got you there, Patrick. Very good, KN6YCG. And then there was a station ending in Victor.
Kilo Oscar 6, Motel Sierra Victor.
Okay, Kilo Oscar 6, Hotel Sierra Victor. Yeah, your audio is very low there, so maybe cuddle up to the microphone there a lot closer when you check in. Good morning. Hey, Scott, WA6 YNE. I'm looking around to see if I'm looking at you face to face because I saw you just a few minutes ago.
Already made my rounds. I'm back to my vehicle and wanted to check into the net. Let me get my name in the log. That was it. If anybody's into quantum radio, I'd love to talk to them because I think that's going to be the next step for hams, maybe 20 years down the line, but I think we're moving that way. Anyone into that?
Okay, let's just put it out there. Anybody who's listening right now, anyone into quantum radio, and we'll wait for a response, and then I'll have you tell me what quantum radio is. Anybody out there familiar with quantum radio or interested in that?
KV6SSN, yes. Excited atomic states to detect RF. Yes, that's something in which I hold an interest.
There we go. We have KV6SSN interested in that. So, hey, before I let you go, Scott, I know you said it was quick in and out, but in a short description, what is quantum radio, please?
It's the development of communication with quantum entanglement from one location to the next. Historically, it's been in the lab only, and as it's developed, the Chinese have claimed that they've got it going through mountains, through satellites. They've got multiple quanta entanglements, allowing high-speed, secure communication. If someone else is listening, they'll know, or it'll break the contact. A lot of exciting stuff in quanta mechanics, in quantum, and the entanglement process, and making sure that it stays entangled. That's the tough part.
Boy, you have maybe introduced a new entrance sign to a rabbit hole. I'm going to have to look that up. Very interesting. So, is this a spread spectrum, or what for things to travel through mountains and such? What is the path?
That's the blow-away part. It's not RF. It's quanta. Subatomic particles and entangling them from one point to another. Yeah, it's wild. And when you find someone who knows a little bit about it, then you can talk for days, try to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out. That's why it's so new, and I like the part that you can't listen in on it because it would break the connection between the two entangled quanta, or 4, 8, 16, however many there are.
Okay, I'm hearing you talk, but I'm not comprehending. I'm going to have to read up on this one, obviously. Okay, so by intercepting one of the particles of the communication, the mere reception of it breaks the link. So what enables the intended party to receive the entirety?
That's the big question we're trying to figure out in the States. Apparently the Chinese say that they've figured it out. I don't know. I would love to know the answer. I'd love to have the budget to run the labs to figure it out, too.
Well, very interesting. Okay, you've opened up a new Google porthole for me, and I'm going to have to read up on it. But it sounds like Tom has some interest, and you might even just put something on our group's I/O page to see if there's any communications. But yeah, definitely, as you get more into it or learn more, I'd be very interested in learning more. So, yeah, so much for a quick in and out there, Scott.
I'm glad somebody else knows a little bit about it and is interested in it, because the information here is pretty much tied up by the universities and our good old government. Anyway, that opened that rabbit hole, and Tom, will hope to catch up with him later on. I got to head off to work. That's it for me, W6EK.
All right, Scott. Well, thank you for starting your day with us here at the Ham Fest. A wonderful, large crowd, and a lot of just great conversations here. So glad to see you today. WA6YNE, AI6US, Coffee Break Net. And good morning, Patrick, KN6YCG.
Hey, Brian. Good morning to you and the net and everybody at Hamfest. I have to say, I've just had a lot of issues with Echolink lately. I tried to check in with you the other day, and I've had nothing but issues dropping off. I just installed Echolink on my MacBook, but I'm now outside on my iPhone. And listening in to everybody at Hamfest. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it is. I think it's the best turnout for sellers and buyers that I've ever seen at this Hamfest. Perfect weather. Well, most of us do not use Echolink. We have it installed on our devices, but most of us use AllStar. Have you used anything that uses like DV switch or a web transceive mode like through AllStar?
I was really trying to use the repeater phone the other day. It's just so clunky. And not to completely change subjects, but I used AI to build a more modern interface for Echolink this morning. It built it all in just a few minutes, but realized it couldn't actually use an API for Echolink. But I'm just goofing off. I'll get it sorted out, I'm sure. I never had issues with Echolink prior to about a week ago.
Okay, yeah, very good. Yeah, a lot of packet loss on that last one, so something going on between our two locations here. Well, yeah, more and more we're hearing of AI building out applications, and in fact, I'm working with something now with my Flex called Ether SDR, and the development has all happened in the last 35, 40 days, all AI based. And all the code is being checked by AI, and incredible rapid rollout, and things are basically coming right into a beta, direct to beta distribution. So very cool to hear that you're using that for your use.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun, and you're right, like just the last few months, AI has just become so powerful, and being the father of somebody in the software industry, they're quickly realizing they may be out of work at some point in the not too distant future. But one other thing I wanted to bring up on the net was I've built an off-grid shipping container workshop, and to power it, I'm using a massive, I guess they call them now solar generators, and it's made by OUPES, and it's actually super cool and relatively affordable. And I've been really happy with it.
Okay, what is the brand again, and how many kilowatt is that?
So it's, I don't know if you pronounce it OOPS or OOPES, OUPES, and it's 4.6 kilowatt of battery backup, and then I will soon install around 2,000 or about 2,500 watts of solar on the awning of the container.
Now, is this for which place is this? Colorado or Florida?
That's right. Your comment the other day. Where the heck is Patrick today? This is in Boulder, Colorado. We just put it towards the back of our small property here and divided a 40-foot container into his and her workshops.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing that information. I'll look up that manufacturer and see what they come up with. But, I know Colorado does get a lot of clear, sunny days. I'm not sure, if you have to deal with snow or other things, but do you have many days without sun in your location?
Well, I'm not a Colorado person. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I think we only had snow on the ground 5 or 6 days this season. So it's been sunny almost every day, and the back corner where I put this container is clear of pretty much any tree coverage or shading. So the solar panel should be just fine. And this thing has a massive battery. I mean, I've been running it for 5 days, and I'm getting ready to plug in my airless sprayer so I can paint my side of the container. And I'm sure I'll have no issue running that. I think it has a 4,000 watt inverter basically built into it.
All right. Well, sounds like, with that many days of sunshine, definitely sounds like a great way to harvest the power. That is cool. Well, good to hear you, Patrick, and good luck with your workshop. Hopefully it's a really big container, a 40-foot plus high cube if you have to share it. One end will be pink. What color will the end of your container be?
Yes, it's a 40-foot high cube, and no joke, the floor on my wife's side is pink deck paint, and the rest of the walls are white. But she has a craft and art business called Candy Pop Retro, so it's a kind of a bubblegum, shop look. And my side will be white with gray floors, of course.
If you were in Colorado or Florida at this time. So Theta, W6EK, just walked up, and she has a good morning to all. She has to be leaving the Hamfest this morning, but Theta, thanks for being a volunteer this morning.
Oh, great fun this morning. It's always nice to put faces on some of those voices that we hear every day.
And Theta had a very important job. She was keeping everyone caffeinated and fed with donuts. Thanks for volunteering, Theta. And, we'll have Gerry here in a moment. But, Patrick, hey, thanks for checking in this morning. Thanks for giving up a little bit of your time for Theta to say hello.
No need to thank me. You guys enjoy the rest of Hamfest. I've got a project ahead of me. Got to get going on it. I will check in again soon. Brian, nice talking to you. Say hi to all our friends, and I'm out. This is KN6YCG 73.
Well, Patrick, I know you've moved to less greener pastures, but I'm just kidding. You have a wonderful day, and we miss seeing you dropping by the Hamfest, so maybe sometime when you come out this way to visit. KN6 YCG 6 US 73. And KO6 HSV. Good morning.
Good morning, and that was my novice error. That's last three is going to be Mike Sierra Victor. How are you?
All right. Yeah. That does make a big difference, doesn't it? Hey, good morning. KO6 MSV. Did you drop the Hamfest today, or are you in the area?
That was actually my first question. What time does the crowd start winding down and people pack up?
Well, we're going to start doing the prize drawings at 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m. we'll be starting to hand out all the prizes, and I imagine at that time that's when people will start considering, are they going to stay around after the prizes are given out?
Very good. And my second and last question, I think, where exactly is your repeater located? I'm just trying to figure out which side of my house to stand on to get some better range here.
All right. Well, we are right over here at the Loomis train station, so if you get an urge, easy to find. And I think we're starting to run low on donuts, but we have some coffee left, and there are still plenty of great deals to be had. So come on by.
And I might be low volume. I think this Baofeng has a very weak microphone. I was wondering where your repeater is located, just so I know what side of my house to stand on to get out better.
We have a voter receiver in Rockland, South Rockland. We have another one up on Mountaintop, that's east of Auburn, and then another one out at the Georgetown Airport. So I imagine you're either going to be coming in on the Rockland or on the Mountaintop in Auburn.
Very good. Nice talking to you, and hope you enjoy the fest. 73 KO6 MSV.
right. You have a great day, and if you come to the Hamfest, drop on by and say hello here at the Coffee Break Net canopy. Good morning. I'm AI6US, and we're taking check-ins.
KM6 VIP.
KB6ED.
KB6ED, good morning, Ed. And KA6, was that Bravo Alpha Papa?
KM6 VIP. Bravo India Papa.
All right, Kilo Mike 6, Bravo India Papa. Good morning. And I'm Brian. Welcome to the Coffee Break Net. So, did you drop, are you...
The radio wasn't working, so we don't know if the Theta repeater was working or not. So he go, well, try Auburn, so just checking to see. So that's good to hear you, Brian, out there.
Well, you drive safely as you head over to Reno. What a beautiful day to be driving over the Sierras. So, drive safely, and you need to make a call. I'm happy to stand by if you need to make a call.
No. We got our phones and everything else, but thank you. This is the first time I think I've ever got on this one. So I hardly get on this one. I do Net on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Okay, very good. Good to talk to another experienced net control operator. And, yeah, we are just conversation facilitators. Well, you drive safely today, and wow, you couldn't have picked a better day. I imagine the pass will be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I have to go up there because it's my daughter's birthday, so I have to go over and be with her, so... Well, you guys all have a nice day and enjoy the Loomis swap meet.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, we probably have had around 400 people pass through today, and nearing 90, I think 85 vendors. So a pretty good turnout this morning. Well, drive safely. Thank you for checking in, and drop by anytime. And yeah, we have the Coffee Break Net on every day of the week from 7:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. And yeah, just anytime you're passing through, please drop on in. That's Kilo Mike 6, Bravo Alpha Papa, and you have a great day. And good morning to Ed, KB6ED.
Good morning, Brian. How's it going?
You know my response. It's going. How it going for you?
It's going great. I've been enjoying listening. Yeah, I'm missing out. But I would be curious, just curious, for an update about how that mystery box is doing.
I'm going to ask somebody to take a look at that for me. One moment here. Let me get somebody over there to look at the what the total is. Okay, Tom NN6H is going over there right now. $265. So for $265, if you up that bid, you will be in the lead. Do you want me to put your call sign and name down?
Yeah, I'd like to up that bid to 300.
Okay, that's KB6ED. Ed is going to up the mystery box bid to $300. And thank you so much. We are writing, and Mark W2NWK is writing down your information right now. And, yeah, bidding has been very good on this mystery box.
Yeah, and I hear the proceeds are going towards your scholarship fund, which now includes veterans. Am I right about that?
Yeah, two different funds. We are offering a 50% discount for any veteran or served agency to take their VE exam. But, yeah, this box here is actually going to the scholarship fund that we are helping out with students are interested in technology.
That's awesome. Hey, thanks for assisting me with that, Brian. And I hope you carry on there with a great event. KV6ED 73.
All right, Ed, and by the way, we are taking all major debit and credit cards, so if that influences you to even support the scholarship with even a higher bid, you just let us know. Ed, wish you were down here. It is a beautiful day, and I haven't seen your dad here either. It just dawned on me, maybe, hopefully he's going to be able to drop by.
Yeah, I don't think that was the plan. Excuse me, but you know, he often works things out on his own. I'm up in Red Valley, so I know he might find some other wheels to ride in on. But anyway, I heard him check in early, very early. Kind of surprised me, but with an early check-in like that. But anyway, have a great one. KV6ED.
Well, thank you for your support for the scholarship fund. And yeah, this box actually has a history with the club. It was now Silent Key, KG6LSB, had made this box for our field day supplies, and it is stenciled with the W6EK call sign on it, and it is filled with a lot of interesting goodies. So you're bidding on not only what's in the box, but also the box with history. You have a wonderful day, Ed. Thanks for checking in, and we miss seeing you here, my friend.
In the future, I'll be there. But I wanted to say, you know, people are probably curious what's in that box, and if by chance I am the high bidder when it's all said and done, I wanted to go ahead and say, please open it up, Brian, and so everybody's curiosity can be dealt with, and then I'll just catch up with you. If by chance I win, I mean, I wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't hurt my feelings if I got outbid, but there we go. So carry on.
Well, I will definitely, I don't know if I'll, we're going to be doing the drawing at 10 o'clock, and so I probably will do, we'll probably announce it on tomorrow's net and on Monday as well. So, yeah, definitely let you know if you win, but we will let everybody know what the contents are. I hear it is well worth it. So, of course, many things are in the eye of the beholder, but I hear there are some pretty select items. KV6ED, AI6US, and by the way, if you do win it, this would include transportation over to your dad's house for storage. You have a great day. Clearance KV6ED, AI6US, 73. Good morning. Welcome to the Coffee Break Net on the W6EK Repeater. We are live right now from the Loomis Hamfest at the historic Loomis Train Depot, and we have had quite a few people wandering around, a lot of sellers, a lot of buyers, just perfect weather here today. Maybe some of you are listening to the Coffee Break Net here on the grounds, but probably chances are many of you are at home, and maybe you're already returned from the Hamfest, or yeah, you still have a little bit of time to get down here if you're nearby. Good morning. I'm Brian, AI6US, and we're taking another round of check-ins for the Coffee Break Net.
Hi, Brian. KD6Q Repeater and Elk Grove. I'll be around for another 20 minutes, so you can put me where you want. KD6Q.
W0 NWA.
N0 NWA. Good morning, Jeff. Good to hear you on this morning. And you are missing beautiful weather up here in Northern California. And good morning to Peter, KD6QZH. Did I miss anyone? All right. Good morning, Peter, KD6QZH. We didn't get to see your smiling face this morning, but good morning. Beautiful, beautiful day for a ham fest, I'm telling you.
I know, couldn't get up here this year. I have a bunch of stuff I'm trying to wrap up for the family, so I need to get some work done to have some things ready for a deadline. At least the personal family thing and not work. Although I'll be doing some of that later too. It's a beautiful day here, and I really enjoyed listening to the morning net and hearing about what's going on at the Ham Fest. Next year I will be there, but this year I had a lot going on. Anyway, I want to wish everyone the very best. I don't really have too much to add, but always good to hear you on the net, Brian. You do such a great job. I'll compliment all the net controllers. And wishing everybody at the Ham Fest and the range of my voice a great day. And buy something you really like. KD6Q.
You know, I'm at that place in my amateur radio career, whatever you want to call it, that I am seeking items to take out of inventory rather than add to them. Yeah, I've walked around here. There's plenty of items I would like to own, but I'm getting to that point where I would just be adding to the stack. Well, Peter, sorry you couldn't make it up today, but glad to have you on the net this morning. And I'm going to be handing the mic over here in a moment to Orion. But Orion and myself, thank you for checking in this morning and being part of our check-ins regularly. KD6QZH, AI6US, 73.
Take care. Good morning to you and Orion and that KD6QZH. Enjoy, everybody.
All right. Clearing is KD6QZH. And good morning, Jeff. Good to hear you on this morning. N0 NWA.
Well, not hot today yet. 109 in March, which is crazy. Overcast. Having a good time up here at the field day. And I was up there a couple of years ago. Just checking out saying hello. We're putting up fans over here on the porch. W0 NWA.
All right, Jeff, I got most of that, but you were kind of in and out of your repeater. But definitely, we look forward to maybe you dropping by in the future, and thank you for checking in this morning. Clear with N0 NWA. I'm Brian, AI6US, and this is the Coffee Break Net on the W6EK Repeater. Good morning. This is the Coffee Break Net. We are live from the Ham Fest in Loomis, California, and just inviting folks to check in and say good morning. Welcome to the Coffee Break Net. Any takers?
Kilo, Golf, 6, Golf, India, Alpha. Kilo, Golf, 6, Golf, India, Alpha. Dave, Southern California. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Dave. KG6GIA. Thank you for checking in this morning, and welcome. And yeah, we are live at the Loomis Hamfest up here in Northern California. So have you had any Hamfest in your area yet this year?
There were a few down south of me, not far, about a half a day's drive in Yuma, Arizona. That was a really good one. Sadly, I had to work, and sadly I'm not up with you guys today. It sounds like an absolute blast. I'm over at a spring festival over here at an old ranch, first ranch in California to become a county regional park for Southern California. Anyway, so I'm going to be running tractors today, if you're into tractors. But yeah, I've been digging around for a single sideband 440, 2 meter, the 6, all that stuff, looking at different ones, and I still haven't pulled the trigger on one yet, but I have found a lot of neat ones. I do like some of the stuff out of the 70s and 80s, and I do have a couple of desktop dinosaurs that run on tubes that I really do like. They're easy to, the controls are all just straightforward, one button for one job. But some people like one button for 30 jobs. That's okay too. KG6GI Dave. Thanks for doing the net this morning.
Okay, yeah, those radios are more hard to come by. You'll come up with the all band, all mode, and then you'll have some stuff that are maybe, like the IC 9700 with a big price tag. But yeah, there are a lot of good older radios out there that fit that bill, but they can be a bit power hungry. You mentioned you're at a park right now. Is this a POTA location? Are you doing a POTA today?
No, I'm not doing any ham today so much. Just the job, working, driving the tractor. But this is a county regional park, not a state park, and there is a POTA park just north of us here, not even 12, 15 miles, and that's Chino Hills. I forgot the number on it. I want to say it was 1311, but I'm probably wrong on that one. And a lot of people go there on Saturdays, so I'm sure it's just filled with people setting antennas up. So keep an eye out for that one, Chino Hills State Park, Southern California. But no, I'm going to go drive big farm tractor, take tourists for a tour up in the backwoods. KG6GIA Dave.
Well, very good, Dave. Well, thank you for checking in this morning. And yeah, it's a beautiful day in Northern California. You're missing out on a good social gathering up here. But thanks for checking in.
Absolutely, and thanks for having me. You be having a great day up there. Be safe, and I'm going to skedaddle off to work. 7-3s from KG6GIA Dave. Hope to hear you down the road.
All right. Well, likewise, and thank you for dropping in on the net this morning. All right, I'm going to be handing the microphone back over to AI6JB Orion, and Orion has a special guest here this morning, somebody who has come through the training here at the Sierra Foothills Amateur Radio Club. He's tested with the club, and he's a neighbor of club director, and he claims him as being a pretty decent Elmer. So I guess we'll find out in a few minutes if that is really true. But hey, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you folks this morning. I'm going to hand the microphone back over to Orion now, and this is the Coffee Break Net. We are live at the Loomis Hamfest at the historic Loomis Train Depot. So Orion, take him to the train station. 7-3.
right, Brian. Thanks for stepping in there and giving me a spell, be able to go walk around and see with all the great treasures that are out there. So as Brian mentioned, we have a graduate from the Sierra Foothills Amateur Radio Club classes. His name's Dan, and I don't even know his call sign, KO6LMZ, because when he left me, he was a non-ham. So Dan, I heard that Graydon, your Elmer, took you around. What did you see, or what do you think of your first ham fest?
Actually, I like it a lot. It's very interesting. The weather's beautiful. I don't know a whole bunch about ham radio, so I'm learning a lot. KC6 SLE is my Elmer, and he's been taking me around and showing me what is what up here.
Because that's going to the repeater.
I also have, Elmer has set me up with a new antenna and a few other fittings and stuff for my Jeep.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Did you end up buying anything? I see some stuff in your bag here. What did you get? So Dan got an antenna, all the cables and fittings to set up his Jeep, and I happen to know that Graydon KC6SLE is an avid... Well, thanks a lot for dropping by, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the general class in September. Nothing like some shameless promotion. All right, folks, let's go ahead. I got you in the log. Have you ever checked in the Coffee Break Net before? Yeah. Okay, so he has. That's right, you have. Yeah. All righty, folks. All right, let's go ahead and go for some check-ins. Graydon wants to check in, and you cannot get a log only. You have to say something in order to be on the check-in. So, Graydon, KC6SLE, what are your thoughts about the Ham Fest?
KC6SLE, well, as usual, it's a fantastic event. Huge number of people down here. I mean, every square inch of this area is full. We actually had to open up some additional area as well. So it's an excellent ham fest, as I expect no less from this club. The volunteers have done a great job. Last night we came down and unloaded all the equipment that we brought in from the States. Everything just went smooth as can be. Even had volunteers come down last night, so we didn't have to unload everything by ourselves. So Jim's doing a great job over at the sales table. I think the club is going to do really well in all areas, especially in finances, because this is how we fund a lot of what we do throughout the year. So if you're not here, you're missing a great ham fest. KC6 SLE.
Well, thank you, Graydon, and thank you so much for being our lead Elmer in the club. A lot of folks have benefited from your help, and I'm sure Dan, your neighbor here, is also enjoying your tutelage. And thanks for dropping in. KC6SLE, AI6JB. What's that?
I did have one additional.
Oh, okay. I'm going to hand the mic back over to him. He had a second thought.
I actually was teased a lot today when I was taking Dan around and helping him, not only Elmering him, but helping him pick out stuff. We're going to put a radio in his Jeep, antenna. But people were stopping me saying, how come you're spending his money? It was a lot of fun. KC6 SLE.
There is a reason why I left my house with no cash in my pocket this morning. All right, folks, let's go in for a round of quick in and outs on the Coffee Break Net. AI6JB.
This is Kilo Bravo 7 Delta Foxtrot Papa KB 70FP Kennan Twin Falls Mobile.
And Kilo Golf 6 Sierra Victor Zulu Brian Mobile.
Kilo November
November 6 Victor Yankee Delta Kilo November 6 Victor Yankee Delta. Click in and out.
Alrighty, good morning, Vincent, KN6VYD. Brian, I got your last part, SUV. What is the first part of your call sign?
Kilo November 6 Sierra Victor Zulu.
And my apologies, Kilo November 6 Sierra Victor Zulu. And good morning, Ken, KB6DFP. Anybody else on this round?
I guess I
Kilo November 6 Sierra Delta Oscar Dylan.
Whiskey Mobile.
All right, the Whiskey Mobile Station. Can I get your call sign?
Good morning, Orion. It's Frank, Kilo Golf 6, November Lima Whiskey Mobile.
And good morning, Frank. And I copied Kilo November 6 Sierra Delta Oscar. Is that correct? Yep, that would be correct. All righty, stand by. We'll be right back with you. Good morning, Ken, KB7DFP. One of the coffee break regulars wanted to know what was for lunch.
Well, I'm going out to eat today at IHOP, so it's going to be breakfast.
I'm not familiar. I don't know if you're familiar with Bob 2 N6EMS, but he was the one asking what was for lunch today. So you're the guy that likes breakfast for lunch, huh?
Yeah, I do, and so that'll be fun. And then I'm going to see a movie today, so I got plans. Just barely got off work, so that's where I'm at.
It actually sounds like a date. Lunch and a movie. You taking your wife, or is this going to be a solo trip?
Actually, it is a date. I'm not married, and but yeah, there's a girl that I'm dating. So there you go.
Okay. Can I tell us her name, or are you going to keep that a secret for a while?
I'll tell you later.
I always love watching and listening to people squirm. But Dan, thanks for joining us today. You have a wonderful day. Enjoy the movie. KB7DFP, AI6JB73.
All right, you guys have fun out there. I'm jealous that I'm not there. KB7DFP.
Good morning, Brian. KN6SBZ. How are you doing this morning? Welcome to the Coffee Break Net.
Good morning, Orion. Doing good. You know, we're just out running around. We stopped by the Ham Fest earlier this morning and saw some good stuff, picked up a couple things.
Anything fun and exciting that you want to share with us?
Mine wasn't exciting. It was just a power adapter, but Dylan, KN6SDO, he picked up an HF transceiver while we were there from Aaron.
Oh, you know, I got distracted when I went down that aisle, so I didn't get to see what Aaron had out there. But did you get a chance to check out the connector lady with all the connectors and stuff they had there?
Oh, a couple times we stopped by. I was looking for something specific, but I found what I needed on the club table.
Well, that is awesome, Brian. That is awesome. I hope you have a safe trip home. We'll catch you next time on the Coffee Break Net. KN6SBZ, AI6JB73. Good morning, Vincent, KN6BYE. It's been a while since we've chatted. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing pretty good. Just hanging out, working. Today I got the day off, though. But contemplating going down there, but it's almost over, isn't it?
Hey, you know, day offs are really nice, and glad to hear you on the Coffee Break Net, and hope to hear you more often. You were a regular, a pretty consistent regular for a while. Did we did we piss you off or something?
No. I was always checking in when I was on my way to work, and we changed our hours to an hour earlier, so now I'm working during the coffee break. Sometimes I would check in during break, though, just to say hi, but usually it was when I was driving home.
Well, it's funny that because that's exactly why we created the Coffee Break Net, or at least Brian pushed for it, is to get some chatter going on the morning commute to help for those folks who got nothing to do but watch the windshield. So sorry your hours changed because we do miss you. You have a wonderful week. Maybe next Saturday I can catch you. KN6VYD AI6JB73.
Sounds good, Orion. Nice talking to you. Hope everybody has a great day today. 73 KN6VYD, clear.
73, Vincent. All right, we're taking a quick break from the list, and I got Dennis, W6X here. He is what we call vendor relations at the Ham Fest. Dennis, how did check-in go? And vendor relations, they're the ones. He's the guy that takes your money if you want to sell stuff here and directs you to a spot. So, Dennis, how did things go this morning in vendor relations? W6X AI6JB.
We had a booming day. I think this is going to be one of the biggest ones ever. We had vendors backed up from the cul-de-sac all the way down Taylor Road here, probably about 20 in line. We couldn't get them in here fast enough, so yeah, it's looking really good. And couldn't have picked a better day for the weather. Just absolutely perfect, Orion. W6X.
Dennis, it's always nice chatting with you on the Coffee Break Net. Thanks for dropping by the table, and thanks for everything you do for the club. I know you've kind of tailored back over the years, but when I first started, you were everywhere in the club. And the club, Foothills, really appreciates your service. Thank you. W6X AI6JB. Let's go ahead and go to a KN6SDO. My apologies, but the name with that call sign does not come up. What's your name, and welcome to the Coffee Break Net.
Hey, this is Dylan, Kilo November 6 here at Delta Oscar. I was just with my father, Kilo November 6 here of Victor Zulu, at the Hamfest, and yeah, as he said, I picked up one of these, just a little itty-bitty HF transceiver that I'm hoping to on some backpacking trips so I can talk out of whatever little nook I'm in.
If you're a backpacker, you might want to get involved with SOTA, Summits on the Air. I've done quite a few activations while on a backpacking trip.
Yeah, that was a consideration because it's super fun to go out there. I haven't done a lot of peaks on a backpacking trip. I'd like to, though, because that would be fun.
I have activated some of the more notable ones is Dick's Peak near Echo Summit. I think that is like 9,000, 10,000 feet, and that was a Summits on the Air. And that was my longest contact with a 4-watt bow fang. I talked to a guy on Lassen Peak, peak to peak, and that's 135 miles.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. On my last hike, which was last year, I passed right by Dick's Peak. I was really tired at that point because I had hiked 15 miles that day, but I passed right by there. It's super pretty.
Yeah, the view up there is phenomenal. Well, Dylan, I wish you the best of luck and enjoy that new radio, and definitely do get involved with Summits on the Air SOTA. It's a blast. KN6SDO AI6JB73.
Thank you so much, 73.
Good morning, NL. How are you doing today? Welcome to the Coffee Break Net.
Good morning, Orion and Net. It's more like good night almost at this point for me. Just getting off work and making my way back to the QTH. I would swing by Loomis, but unfortunately by the time I got there, y'all would be done, and it's in the opposite direction where I gotta go. So maybe next year I'll make it. I was last there, 22, I think, is the last time I was there for the Loomis ham swap. But lots and lots of fun. By the way, how many trains have passed by this morning, Orion?
Amazingly enough, 0. We haven't had a single train go by here. It's funny you remember that because, yeah, when they come through here, I can't talk on the radio or anything.
Oh, you could. You just have to get really right up nice and close to that microphone and cuddle with it, if you will. Yeah. But, I'll have to call Roseville and rectify that. The only problem is they're cleaning up a derailment about 16 miles east of Sparks, out there past Lockwood, out towards Clark, Nevada. So that's probably why you haven't seen much. You know, there's not much to go up the hill. Anyway, I won't hold it. It sounds like you guys are having lots of fun. And good morning to everyone there who might recognize me. AI6GB, KG6NLW. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jim. Sounds like you're a railroad man yourself. Definitely seem to know more about what's going on than I do. But thanks for joining us, and maybe someday we will see you again here at the Loomis Hamfest. KG6NL, AI6JB73. All right, folks, that is the list as I have it. Let's go for another round of quick in and outs. Quick in and outs on the Coffee Break Net.
Orion, real quick, let me fix that. That's Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey. Never left Washington is the suffix.
My sincerest apologies. So I must have gotten Jim wrong. What's your handle there?
Oh, it's Frank, the YouTube guy.
Sorry about that, Frank. You did say Frank when you checked in, and I should have known that it was an N-Y-L-Y. So sorry about that. And thank you so much for joining us again on the Coffee Break Net. Let's look for some check-ins on the Coffee Break Net. In and outs, quick in and outs on the Coffee Break Net.
Kilo Mike 6, Kilo Foxtrot Whiskey.
All right, I got KM6, KFY, stand by. I got to make some adjustments here. All right, sorry about that, folks. We're tripping over my antenna, and we had to make a quick adjustment. So I got KM6, KFY. Who else is out there like to check in?
K4LGI, Sam in Denver.
November 9, Romeo Echo Sierra.
All righty, good morning N9 RES. Good morning, Sam, K4 LGI. Anybody want to get in on this round? Good morning, KM6 KFY. What's the name there? That name's call sign does not sound familiar. Good morning.
Yeah, slight correction on the call sign. It's Kilo Mike 6, Kilo Foxtrot Whiskey on the end there. This is Daryl in Woodland. Just kind of remembered that you guys were out there this morning and turned the frequency on and just thought I'd say hi.
Well, good morning, Daryl, and I copied the Kilo Foxtrot Whiskey, not Yankee. And you are, you're not coming in, so where, you said north of Chico, where north of Chico?
No. Woodland, California, just northwest of Sacramento. So probably due west from where you are.
Yeah, I apologize. I got too many things going on at once around me that it's getting tough to keep track of everything. Sorry about that. Well, thanks for checking in with us, Daryl, and you have a wonderful week. And next week, check in again, and maybe we can have a little more time to speak. KM6 KFY Whiskey W AI6JB. Good morning, Sam. K4 LGI. How's things there in Denver?
Well, Orion did very fine, very sunny, and sounds like they're really going great there. I hear the excitement I can feel all the way in Denver. So anyway, we'd like to thank Tom and Greg for the photos there, so people in faraway places can kind of see get a little taste of what's going on as well. And sounds really great. I'm sorry I can't be there. Have a nice day. I'll see you later, K4LGI.
So folks have been posting, I guess, on Facebook. Is that where you saw Greg's and Tom's photos?
No, actually, I haven't been searching for them. I didn't realize that they were posting immediately.
Oh, I thought they were. Anyway, very good, very good. Yes, look for them. We'll have photos up there on the website for sure. Just to give you a sense of how sunny and warm it is here, it's rare to see everybody diving for shade in March at the Hamfest. I had folks, they left now, but I had several folks, thank you. I had several folks sitting here in the shade with me, so it's kind of funny to see. Sam, have a great week. We'll catch you next week on the Coffee Break Net. K4LGI, AI6JB73. Good morning to N9RES. Again, another call sign I'm not familiar with. What's your name there? And welcome to the Coffee Break Net.
Good morning. The name is Bill, Bravo India Lima Lima. I checked in a few times over the last week or so, but don't do a whole lot of nets, but I like this one.
So do share. What do you like about our net that you don't like about the other ones, or what do you like better about ours than the others?
Well, it just seems to be pretty easygoing. Seems to be a good group of people. I'm within 60 miles of Chicago, but the airwaves are just dead here. It's unbelievable. Repeaters used to be busy for 18 hours a day. Now they're not even busy for 18 hours a week.
Yeah, that was one of the things that our club has been focusing on, is trying to get repeater traffic going, and the Coffee Break's one of them. If you check out our net schedule, we have a net pretty much every single night except for Tuesday. So yeah, we try to keep things active and keep the community alive.
And that is definitely a good thing. As they say, use them or lose them. So, good deal. All right, I'll let you get back to your Hamfest. Kind of miserable here today. It's cold and windy, and I'm trying to put up an antenna. But you know how it is with antennas. If you don't put them up in bad weather, then they don't work. And then RES 73.
Well, actually, I had Daniel, N9MUF. He's near Chicago, and he said it was 9 degrees when we first checked in this morning. So, yeah, I don't think I would be putting an antenna up. All right, Bill, great chatting with you. You have a wonderful week. Maybe I'll catch you next week on the Coffee Break Net. N9RES AI6JB7. All right, let's look for some more quick in and outs. You know what? I don't think we've done announcements real quick here. Let's just go real quick. Our monthly breakfast is coming up next Saturday, 7:30 a.m. at Mel's Diner on Highway 49. Check out our website, W6EK.org, for more information. We also got, we're not going to have actually today is Saturday. What am I saying? Never mind, I'm a week off. Never mind. We don't have a fox hunt this morning because of, obviously, the Hamfest. And let's see, the next announcement is April 21st is when we're starting the next tech class. Those are held Tuesday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific time on Zoom. We have a couple labs. One is called a GOTA, or Get on the Air. So it's on the schedule. We've got the Sierra Foothills BE team, April 6th, 7 p.m. in Auburn. We have the Granite Bay BE group. They have theirs on Saturday, April 11th at 9 a.m. at the Rayleigh Event Center on Auburn-Folsom Boulevard in Granite Bay. And then the Folsom VE group has theirs on Thursday, April 16th at 6 p.m. in Folsom. If you want to RSVP for any one of those, go to hamstudy.org, click on the in-person button, slide down to any one of those dates, and RSVP for your session. Of course, you can always do a VE session online at hamstudy.org. Plenty of dates and times to choose from, and those are the announcements. All right, let's go for quick in and outs. Looking for quick in and outs on the Coffee Break Net.
7 Quebec Charlie, Mickey of sunny Pennsylvania. What fun it was to listen to all that. But quick in and out. Have a great day. Thanks, Orion.
Good morning, Michelle, W6EK. Glad to hear from you. Roy said was supposed to have already said hi. Did he actually say that to you?
He did. We were actually all in the room listening, but this has been so much fun to hear about and brought back some memories from when we were at the radio swap meet. But have a great day, and thanks for doing the net. This is W7QC.
You're most welcome, and glad to hear from you, Michelle, W87QC, AI6JB. Anybody else would like to do a quick in and out on the Coffee Break Net? All right, last call. Let's do some log onlys. Log onlys for the Coffee Break Net. Looking for log onlys at this time.
Kilo Oscar 6 in the Hotel Juliet.
WB7 to Whiskey Bravo 7, Uniform Kilo X-ray, log only.
Kilo Mike 6 to Bravo India.
Good morning. The time is 10 a.m.
EK6NS, Alpha Kilo 6 November, Sierra.
Alrighty, good morning, Larry, KO6IHJ. We have you in the log. Good morning, WB7UKX. Welcome to the Coffee Break Net. We got you in the log. The next one I'm not too sure about, but just let me know if I got it wrong. KM6JBI, is that correct?
That's affirmative, Orson.
Orson, is this the same Orson that helped me with classes?
No, sorry, I mean Orion. This is Herb, KM6JBI. Sorry, I got confused a little bit.
Yeah, I saw the call sign. I haven't heard that one in a while. Herb, it's good to hear from you. I hear you've been keeping quite busy. I'm glad you could check in with us on the Coffee Break Net when I got you in the log.
Yeah, my kid's almost out of high school, then I can go back to playing radio with you guys, so, yeah, just a little bit longer, then I'll be back. KM6JBI monitoring.
Yeah, those kids, they take a lot of time. Good to hear you, Herb, and you have a wonderful day. KM6JBI, AI6JB. Good morning to AK6NS. I got you in the log. Anybody else want a log only?
W8LDT, Timmins, Michigan. Good morning.
Good morning, Ken. W8LDT. It's been a while, but we got you in the log. Anybody else for a log only?
Good morning. Whiskey 6, Golf Lima Whiskey for the log.
Good morning to W6GLW, all the way from Barstow, California. Welcome to the Coffee Break Net. We got you in a log. All right, anybody else? Last call for check-ins on the Coffee Break Net. All right, looks like the barrel's empty, and we're going to go ahead and call it a day. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here at the Coffee Break Net at the historic Loomis train station in Loomis, California, for the Sierra Foothills Amateur Radio Club 2026 Ham Fest. So I am going to go ahead and close this up, and we're going to go ahead and listen and see what the drawing is going to produce, and I am so curious to see what's in the mystery box. I last heard the bid was over 300. So let's go ahead and see what. Yeah, I know, an amazing $300 for whatever's in that box. And if I know Jim, WA8MPA, it is not garbage. It's going to be good quality stuff. So, folks, thank you for joining me on the Coffee Break Net. I'm sure Brian AI6US appreciates your patronage as well. This is Orion AI6JB for the Coffee Break Net, returning the repeater to normal operation. 73, everybody. Alright, we got a late request. Coffee Break Net is back on, and we got KI6LOP here. Now you have to say something, you can't just do a log only. So Russ, you were doing parking, right?
Log only.
No. You were doing parking, right?
Parking.
Alright, did we fill up all the parking lot spots? Yeah, we did really well filling up the parking spots. This was this crowd this year was by far the best behaved, because normally we're fighting people to keep them out of where they're not supposed to be and everything else, and went pretty good this year, so all good. I don't know why, but must be the good weather. Anyway, that's enough from me. All right, Russ, I know you like to come in you like to dive bomb in here for the log onlys, but we got you. KS6LOP, AI6JB 73. Okay, now closing the Coffee Break Net. 73, everybody, returning the repeater to normal operation. AI6JB.